person that found financial clearance cheat. A missing but found financial clearance cheat. Mariama Salam. Early grade. Please free the walkway. Free the walkway. All graduates be seated. Distinguished audience, ladies and gentlemen, please rise to receive the procession of convocation and council. Convocation, graduates, distinguished audience, ladies and gentlemen, please rise to receive the procession of the University Governing Council.
Shall we pray? Our gracious Father, the source of all wisdom, we gathered here this morning for the celebration of the first session of the 30th Congregation of the University of Education, Winneba. We thank you for the graduates, for their perseverance, sleepless nights, the sacrifices, and the sheer intellectual effort for what has brought them to this triumphant moment. Bless them as they step beyond the four corners of this institution that they may apply their knowledge with integrity, passion, courage, becoming true agents of positive change in our world. We honor the convocation members and staff, the dedicated mentors, the patient guides, the tireless administrators. We thank you for the commitment, for planting seeds of curiosity, and for nurturing the potential of every student. We ask they be renewed in their passion for education and their vital role of shaping next generation. We also leave the University Management Committee before your throne of grace this morning and all who govern this institution. Grant them continued vision and strength to lead with equity, ensuring this university remains a beacon of learning, innovation, and service to the community. We also welcome all families, friends, and distinguished guests who have come from afar and near to share in this joy. May this ceremony be a profound reminder that true success is built on a foundation of support, dedication, and grace. May your spirit preside over the proceedings, granting us the atmosphere of joy, dignity, and deep meaning through Jesus Christ our Lord, who is alive and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit, ever one God, world without end. Amen.
Shall we please take our seats? Chancellor of the University of Education, Winneba, Nenyi Gate the 7th, Council Chairman, Justice Jacob Charles Amonu-Mone, members of the Governing Council present, Vice Chancellor, Professor Stephen Jobson Mitchell, members of the management team present, faculty, staff, graduating students, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of the management team of the University of Education, Winneba, I welcome you to the first session of the 30th Congregation Ceremony, which is being held here at the Jofus Anamo Mensa Conference Center. We are grateful that you have joined us this morning to celebrate the achievements of our hardworking students who have successfully completed their programs. Today, Wednesday, 26 November 2025, marks the first day of the 4-day event, and students from the Faculty of Health, Allied Sciences and Home Economics Education, Faculty of Applied Behavioral Sciences in Education, and School of Business will be presented for the conferment of their degrees and diplomas. In all, a total of 2,159 students will be presented today for the conferment of degrees and diplomas. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite Nenyi Gate the 7th, Chancellor of the University of Education, Winneba, to deliver his welcome address and to constitute this assembly into a congregation. Thank you.
Representative of the government, Member of Parliament for Efutu constituency, Vice Chancellor, Pro Vice Chancellor, Registrar, Finance Officer, Librarian, Internal Auditor, Principals of Colleges, Nananum, Deans, Directors, Deputy Registrars, Heads of Department, Members of Convocation, staff of the university, parents and guardians, security agencies, members of the media, distinguished invited guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. It is with great joy and pride that I welcome you to the first session of the 30th Congregation of the University of Education, Winneba. Today, we come together to celebrate a moment of immense accomplishment, the culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and dedication by our cherished graduates. This ceremony is a testament to your resilience and determination to succeed, despite the challenges you have faced along the way. To our graduates, I say congratulations on your success. You represent the very best of what this university stands for: excellence, service, and leadership. As graduates of the University of Education, Winneba, you do not only hold our certificate, but also embody the spirit and responsibility of this great institution. To our dedicated faculty, administrators, and support staff, I sincerely thank you for your crucial role in shaping these fine men and women during their years at UEW. Your steadfast dedication continues to uphold the academic integrity and legacy of this esteemed institution. I say ayiko to all staff for this milestone, and to the proud parents and guardians, your sacrifices, prayers, and encouragement have borne fruit. You share in this achievement, and today we celebrate you too. Appointments of some principal officers in the university. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this congregation also gives us a moment to celebrate fresh winds of leadership at UEW. I am delighted to share that Professor Esther Yeboah Dansu-Redu has been appointed as the Pro Vice Chancellor after her election by convocation and ratification by the Governing Council. Her tenure took effect from 4th June 2025. She brings to the role strong academic leadership, rich institutional experience, and a steadfast commitment to advancing excellence and continuity at UEW. We wish to thank Professor Victor Entry for his distinguished service in that role as the immediate past Pro Vice Chancellor. Again, with the approval of the Governing Council, Mrs. Ekua Bedibuafo has been appointed Registrar, effective 1st October 2025. She comes with an impressive record of professionalism, excellence, and deep institutional experience. Truly, a leader who knows the way, shows the way, and walks the UEW way. We also extend heartfelt appreciation to Mrs. Wilhelmina Tete Mensah, whose steady hands and calm leadership as acting registrar kept the administrative engine of the university running smoothly. When the moment called, she delivered. In the same spirit of renewal, Council has appointed Mr. Charles Kofi as a substantive internal auditor. His integrity and commitment have earned him this confidence. We celebrate him and wish him success as he strengthens our systems of accountability. These appointments reflect both continuity and a refreshing new chapter. Let us all rally behind our new officers, because when leadership rises, the whole community rises with it. Galamsey. Fellow Ghanaians, as we celebrate our distinguished graduates, let's take a moment to reflect on a few important natural issues. We are confronted with a silent but devastating crisis, an existential threat poisoning the very sources of our life and sustenance, our precious water bodies. Think of the communities downstream the Ayinso River, whose once clear waters used for drinking, cooking, and irrigation have now turned into a murky, toxic brew of silt, milk, mercury, and cyanide. These are the deadly signatures of illegal mining upstream. This relentless degradation forced the Ghana Water Company to shut down treatment plants, leaving over 1 million people on the brink of water scarcity. Farmlands have been destroyed. The livelihoods of fishermen and farmers shattered, and innocent citizens exposed to long-term health risks, including kidney damage and neurological disorders. The cost of this illegality is staggering. It threatens our food security, our public health, our natural environment, and the very future we are duty-bound to preserve for the generations that will follow us. Even more troubling is the fact that illegal miners are no longer lurking in the shadows. They are now brazenly challenging the authority of the state itself. Yet, amidst these daunting challenges, the renewed resolve of government offers a measure of hope. President Mahama has made it clear that the state has both the authority and the will to act decisively. Already, 9 forest reserves have been reclaimed from illegal miners, and a stronger regulatory framework is taking shape. The declaration of forests and water bodies as security zones and their placement under the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat has led to hundreds of arrests and the seizure of more than 900 water pumping machines across the country. These measures mark a significant step forward. But if we are to break the back of this menace permanently, the next step is urgent and unavoidable. We must fully equip and resource the lawful authorities who risk their lives to enforce our environmental and mining laws. They need not only manpower, but modern surveillance technology, protective equipment, swift response logistics, and sustained funding. Only then can we neutralize the emboldened network of illegal miners, reclaim our degraded lands and rivers, and restore Ghana's environment to the dignity and purity our people deserve. This is the moment for collective vigilance, decisive action, and support for those defending our national interests. Empowering the youth through entrepreneurship. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate our graduates, we cannot ignore the tragic incident of the Elwak Stadium Stampede on November 12, 2025, where 6 young women lost their lives. A stark signal that youth unemployment in Ghana has become a national emergency. Every year, thousands of graduates leave our universities full of hope, yet many struggle to find meaningful work. This calls for a new mindset. Education must empower our youth not just to seek jobs, but to create solutions, spark innovation, and shape the nation. It is reassuring that government policies are now aligning with this vision. The government's integrated strategy from the Behavioural National Entrepreneurship Program and the 1 million coders program to youth innovation and industrial parks, microcredit schemes for young entrepreneurs, and the 50 million FinTech Growth Fund offers skills, capital, and infrastructure to help young people turn ideas into thriving ventures. But these policies must be implemented in a timely, decisive, and careful manner because the stakes are too high. To our graduates, remember, the future belongs to those who turn ideas into innovation. So let your ideas breathe, grow, and transform communities. Ghana needs your creativity, your courage, your purpose, now more than ever. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, at the first session of the 30th congregation today, we celebrate not only the individual achievements of graduates, but also the collective strength of UEW, a university that continues to shape minds, build leaders, and transform society. May the journey ahead of the graduating class of 2025 be marked by success, fulfillment, and the wisdom to lead with integrity and purpose. As you go forth, may the knowledge and values you carry shine as a beacon of hope and progress for yourselves, our nation, and the world at large. Thank you and congratulations once again. Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Ghana, members of the Academic Board, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I hereby constitute this assembly as a congregation of the University of Education, Winneba, for the purpose of conferring degrees.
The representative of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Central Regional Minister Eko Penyin Ochiri, Ijuamua, Member of Parliament of Efutu Constituency, Honorable Alexander Afuyemakin, Naigati the Seventh, Omanhini of the Futu Traditional Area, and the Chancellor of the University of Education, Winneba. Members of the management team of the University of Education, Winneba, the Chairman and members of the Governing Council of the University of Education, Winneba, the Municipal Chief Executive of Efutu, Honorable Reverend Atta Mensah, other government representatives at the national, regional, and local levels, representatives of sister universities present, the staff of the university, traditional and religious leaders present, President of UTAG Gawa, Senior Staff Association of Universities of Ghana, and TEU, student leaders, alumni, friends of UW, parents and guardians, graduating students, our friends from the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. On behalf of the Academic Board and Management of the University of Education, Winneba, I'm honored to join the Chancellor and the Governing Council in warmly welcoming you all to the land of excellence for the first session of the 30th Congregation of the University of Education, Winneba. We extend a warm welcome to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. We, the university, also appreciate the invaluable support the government has been providing for the management of this great institution. Distinguished guests, I invite you to briefly reflect on some important national developments that are close to all of us. The university has watched with interest His Excellency's leadership style and the decisive actions taken to promote Ghana's socio-economic development. We appreciate his call for transparency and stronger collective efforts in fighting illegal mining. His determination motivates us, and as an academic community, the university will continue providing research-based insights, constructive feedback, and meaningful contributions to support the national fight against galamsey. Similarly, the recent directive by the Honorable Minister of Education, Mr. Haruna Idris, regarding the use of Ghanaian languages as a medium of instruction from KG to primary 3 ignites important national discussions. As a university with a mandate to lead teacher education in Ghana, we commend this policy move. We believe its implementation will be guided by sound professional expertise, and UW is ready to support this effort with our expertise in language, education, pedagogy, and curriculum development. Ladies and gentlemen, UW's story is one of purpose, resilience, and service, founded through the merger of 7 diploma awarding colleges to create a unified center of excellence in teacher education. The university has evolved over the decades into a leading institution shaping the future of education in Ghana and beyond. Our reputation rests on pillars of excellence, innovation, service, and transformative leadership, strengthened by our commitment to academic excellence, service to community, ethical governance, prudence, resource use, gender equity and social inclusion, teamwork and partnership development, a strong work ethics and environmental stewardship. Today, with multiple campuses, diverse programs, and internationally recognized research, UW continues its mission to train qualified professional teachers at all levels of education, conduct meaningful research, influence policy, and expand access to quality education. We remain dedicated to transforming knowledge into a force for enlightenment and empowerment, driving development from today and future generations. To our valued faculty, staff, partners, and stakeholders, thank you for your dedication, sacrifices, and support that have brought the university to this milestone. This gathering is a testament to your collective commitments. And finally, to our proud graduates, today is your day. You embody the vision and hope of this institution. We celebrate your achievements. Once again, I warmly welcome everyone to the University of Education, Winneba. I hope this congregation will be a memorable and inspiring. Chancellor, we are gathered this morning for a singular and significant purpose, the first session of the 30th congregation of this university, a moment when we honor the academic achievements of our deserving graduates. Congregation is not only a time to confer degrees, diplomas, and certificates, it is also a moment for reflection, accountability, and celebration of the university's key achievements. Today, our most outstanding achievement is the graduating class of 2025. Distinguished guests, a comprehensive annual report detailing the university's activities has been prepared for our attention. With your permission, allow me to highlight a few of these achievements. Under infrastructure development, ladies and gentlemen, with the support of the government of Ghana, we are currently rehabilitating the university's internal roads across our campuses. And this is the first phase of 21-kilometer roads that the government has basically approved for us. Very soon, the university will begin the construction of its mini sports stadium. The advert is already out. Mr. Chairman, the following building projects are ongoing and currently at various stages of completion. The construction of the graduate school block is earmarked to be completed by March next year. Construction of faculty block at Ejumakun is almost completed. Construction of three-story building at Cape Coast, Kumasi, and Kukwantumi, we're targeting to complete them in the very near future. These, when completed, will serve as study centers for the College of Distance and e-learning students. Mr. Chairman, I'm pleased to inform you that the university has outlined a bold and forward-looking set of development projects aimed at enhancing academic delivery, improving staff and student experience, and strengthening our institutional capacity. This includes the construction of a modern business school complex, a college of distance and e-learning block to advance flexible learning, a contemporary senior members and senior staff launch to foster healthy social interaction and professional collaborations, a state-of-the-art library complex to enrich research and learning, the construction and expansion of the University of Education Inclusive Basic School, a comprehensive ICT building complex to support digital transformation, refurbishments of the biology and physics laboratories to strengthen science education, and the creation of parks and green spaces to promote relaxation, recreation, and community engagement. These projects reflect the university's commitment to continuous growth, academic excellence, and truly transformative campus experience. On the health, Chancellor, we are delighted to announce to the general public that the newly constructed University of Education Winneba Hospital is now operational, having commenced service on the 4th of June 2025. We are equally proud to acknowledge the generous support of our partners, the World Medical Relief, for their remarkable donation of medical equipment. This equipment has been shipped, and very soon we will receive them. And the Ghana Health Service for their invaluable contribution of additional equipment worth 1 million Ghana cedis. For these tremendous acts of support, the university expresses its deepest gratitude. As we say, when partners invest in our health, they invest in our future. These gifts will significantly enhance the hospital's capacity and strengthen our mission of providing quality healthcare service to our cherished community and beyond. On the grants, in 2025, the University of Education Winneba distinguished itself as a leader in research and innovation, securing several major grants, and these are just few of many successes achieved through the year. 10 researchers obtained a €1 million Erasmus grants for the Transformative Truths project, while 3 scholars secured a $400 Seeding Labs grant to enhance our scientific laboratories. 9 UW researchers also received UNESCO Ghana grant to promote public understanding of Ghana's historic forts and castles. Additionally, 5 faculty members secured Erasmus Plus grants to improve sign language interpreter training, and 2 others obtained an Erasmus Plus bioeconomy grants to encourage sustainable entrepreneurship. UW researchers are also leading the 863,533 integrated land and water management of the Greater Mazuli Wetland System project, and the wetland management alongside a 138,568 Erasmus Edu grants. These achievements reflects a university confidently rising on the global stage and delivering research that benefits communities. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on the 21st of August 2025, the University of Education Winneba proudly launched its 2025-2030 Corporate Strategic Plan, a bold roadmap designed to position the university at the forefront of teacher education, research, and community impact, anchored on 5 strategic pillars. 1, excellence in teaching, learning, and research. 2, governance and institutional effectiveness. 3, access, equity, and inclusion. 4, financial and environmental sustainability. And 5, infrastructure growth. The plan lays out clear goals, initiatives, and performance targets to guide the university over the next 5 years. UW is committed to rigorous implementation, ensuring that every objective translates into measurable outcomes that advance our vision of becoming an internationally reputable institution for teacher education and research. As we like to say, a plan without action is just a dream. UW's strategic plan is our blueprint for transforming vision into reality. Now, the graduating statistics. Ladies and gentlemen, at this first session of the 30th congregation, a total of 8,288 students will be graduating. Out of this total figure, 336 students, representing 4%, will be awarded diplomas. 6,890 students, representing 83% will be awarded first degrees, while 1,062 students, representing 13%, will be awarded various postgraduate degrees. In all, of the 6,890 first degree graduates, 816, representing 11.8%, obtained first class. 2,259, representing 32.8%, had second class upper. 2,273, representing 33%, had second class lower. 1,217, representing 17.7%, had third class, whilst 325, representing 4.7%, obtained a pass. Chancellor, today, Wednesday, 26 November 2025, being the first day of the first session of the 30th congregation, a total of 2,159 students from the Faculty of Health and Allied Sciences and Home Economics Education, School of Business, and Faculty of Applied Behavioral Sciences in Education will be presented with diplomas and first degrees. On day 2, Thursday, 27th November 2025, a total of 2,033 students from the Faculty of Science Education, School of Education and Lifelong Learning, School of Communication and Media Studies, and Faculty of Ghanaian Languages Education will be presented for graduation. On day 3, Friday, 28 November 2025, we will see a total of 2,131 students from the Faculty of Social Sciences Education, Faculty of Liberal and Social Sciences Education, and Faculty of Foreign Languages Education graduating with diplomas and first degrees. On day 4, that is the final day, Saturday, 29th November 2025, a total of 1,965 students from the School of Graduate Studies and the School of Creative Arts will be presented for graduation. The School of Graduate Studies will present 1,062 graduate awards, comprising 34 PhDs, 361 MPhil, 11 MBA, 36 MA, 15 Executive Masters, 1 MPhil, 3 MTech, 413 MEd, 173 postgraduate diploma in education, and 15 postgraduate diploma in teaching and learning in higher education students. Now, my advice to the graduates. Congratulations, graduates, and congratulations once again. I'm sure you didn't hear it well. Congratulations. Some of you had to go through a lot of counseling for you to be able to be successful. Several counseling sessions. I remember one day a student approaching me, I want to stop school, I'm tired. All because he or she was afraid of the paper she was going to write. So congratulations again. Your journey has been challenging, but through hard work, determination, and the guidance of the Almighty God, you have reached this remarkable milestone. Well done. We celebrate not only your achievement, but also the support of your parent guidance, spouses, and all stakeholders of the university, faculty, administrators, and staff, whose dedication has made this day possible. Management is deeply grateful to everyone of you. As you step into the world as teachers and professionals, your skills, integrity, and dedication will be vital. Uphold UW's motto, education for service, and let honesty, humility, excellence, and respect guide every action of yours. Be diligent, shine brightly, and embrace the responsibility of being ambassadors of this university, shaping future of Ghana and beyond. May the good Lord direct your steps, grant you wisdom, courage, and purpose. Lead with integrity, create with humility, and live a life that inspires others. Go forth and make your mark. In conclusion, Chancellor, Nananum, distinguished invited guests, dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to express my profound gratitude to you for honoring our invitation. May the good Lord continue to keep and grant you traveling mercies back to your various destinations. Thank you very much.
Please let's show our appreciation. School of Creative Arts, we acknowledge you for the wonderful cultural display. The zeal and enthusiasm is commendable. Thank you very much. At this point, we wish to acknowledge some dignitaries who have joined us for this morning's occasion. We especially want to mention and acknowledge Nenyi Gate the 7th, the Chancellor of our university, and the Oma Odefe of the Efutu Traditional Council. We especially mention and acknowledge our Vice Chancellor, Professor Stephen Jobson Mitchell. Professor Mrs. Esther Yeboadansu Redu is our Pro Vice Chancellor. We also wish to acknowledge Dr. Theophilus Senyo Akoli, the Finance Officer. We also have some council members who have joined us for this ceremony. Justice Jacob Charles Amonumoni is the chairman of the Governing Council. Professor Kwesi Adumako is the convocation rep on the Governing Council. We acknowledge the presence of Mr. Stephen Osayachian, convocation rep on the Governing Council. Reverend Dr. Ebenezer T. Amanolati is also a council member representing convocation. Dr. Samuel Ofori-Dankwa is a UW alumni president and a member of the Governing Council. Mr. Justin Osei, UW Tewu president. Mr. Ebenezer Anobil is the UW SRC president and a member of the Governing Council. Mr. David K. Hevu is a UW Grasag president. We wish to especially also mention and acknowledge the presence of Professor Frimpong K. Cheduku, the principal of our College of Distance and E-Learning. Mr. Charles A. Kofi is our internal auditor. He's in our midst this morning. We now move on to some special invited guests who have also joined us to celebrate this morning's occasion. We especially mention and acknowledge Professor Mauto Aboke, the immediate past Vice Chancellor. Mr. Kojo Amenfi is the Central Regional Head of Institute of Chartered Accountants, Ghana. Also here with us is AGO1 Justice Saki, the second in command of the Ghana National Fire Service. Right Reverend Francis Benjamin Kwashe is the former Anglican Bishop of Koforidua. Mr. Samuel Ofori-Abuaje is the Winneba manager of Goya. Also in our midst is ASP Reverend Peter Beni, representative of Police Staff College, Winneba. Professor Dominic Mensah, the former principal of the College of Languages, has also graced this occasion. Distinguished guests, we are so grateful to you for joining us. In our midst is also Mrs. Ekuateria Asmeni, a retired senior lecturer and the mother of the registrar. We appreciate your presence to celebrate this day with our graduates. Chancellor, I will now move on to special awards. Some students who have distinguished themselves will be acknowledged and awarded this morning at the congregation. The first one is the Council Chairman's Award, and it goes to the best graduating student in School of Business. The award is sponsored by UW Cooperative Credit Union. The value of the award is 1,000. The recipient of the award obtained a CGPA of 3.93. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the award is Mr. Aaron Fiati. We will respectfully request the Chairman of Council to do the presentation to Mr. Fiati. Please, the value of the Credit Union Award that is going to the best graduating student in School of Business is 3,000 Ghana cedis. The second award is Professor Christopher A. Opoti Award, and it is called the First Dean of School of Business Award. It goes to the best graduating student in the School of Business. The award value is 1,000 Ghana cedis, and the recipient is Mr. Aaron Fiati. We will call on Professor Opoti to do the presentation. The Finance Officers Award goes to the best graduating students in accounting, and it is sponsored by the Office of the Finance Officer. The award value is 1,000 Ghana cedis, and the recipient is Aaron Fiati. We request the Finance Officer to do the presentation. The next one is the best male graduating student in accounting. The sponsor is the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana. The award value is a cash prize of 1,000 Ghana cedis, an ACA Gene Study Manual, and comprehensive scholarship worth 10,620 to undertake the Chartered Accountancy Program. And the recipient of the award is Mr. Aaron Fiati. We call on the representative of ICA Ghana to do the presentation. The value of the ICA Ghana award is 1,500 cash, then an ICA Ghana study manual, comprehensive scholarship worth 10,620 to undertake the professional accountancy program. Congratulations, Mr. Aaron Fiati. The next award is the best graduating female student in accounting. The name of the award is Comfort Emefa Achupi Akolis Award. The sponsor of the award is Dr. Teoflosenyo Akoli. The value of the award is 1,000 Ghana cedis. The recipient has a cumulative GPA of 3.92. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the award is Matilda Appleton. We humbly call on the finance officer to do the presentation. The next award is the Best Female Graduating Student in Accounting. And the value of the award is a cash prize of 1,005 Ghana cedis, an ICA study manual and comprehensive scholarship to undertake the professional program, and it is worth 10,620. The sponsor of the award is ICA Ghana. The recipient of the award is Matilda Appleton. ICA Ghana will do the presentation. We also have the Registrar's Award that goes to the best first-year student in education. The value of the award is 500 Ghana cedis and a set of books from EPP Book Services. The sponsor of the award is Dr. Jibrin Adam, Chief Executive of EPP Book Services. The recipient has a CGPA of 3.38. And the recipient of the award is Courage Kujo Agbenya. We humbly request the Pro VC to do the presentation. We wish to acknowledge the hard work of all the recipients of the award. Congratulations. Chancellor, we now move on to conferment of degrees. Chancellor, I have the honor to call upon Professor Frederick Yawogbagu, Dean, Faculty of Health, Allied Sciences, and Home Economics Education, to present students of the faculty to you for the conferment of their degrees.
Will the graduating students of the Faculty of Health, Allied Sciences, and Home Economics Education please rise and remain standing? Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you students of the Faculty of Health, Allied Sciences, and Home Economics Education who have successfully completed the degree requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science, Clothing and Textile Education, Bachelor of Science, Food and Nutrition Education, Bachelor of Science, Integrated Home Economics Education, Bachelor of Science, Family Life Management Education, Bachelor of Science, Sports Coaching, Bachelor of Science, Physical Education, and Bachelor of Science, Health Administration and Education. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Science of the University of Education, Winneba. Congratulations.
BSc Clothing and Textiles Education, First Class. Editrimoa Stephanie. Asamande Christiana. Dankwa Nora. Sewa Dora. Segu Joyce. Owusu Mary. Amwa Rita. Chomana Linda. Nyako Beauty. Kusi Abigail. BSc Food and Nutrition Education, First Class. Asiba Felicia. Kwazobe Victoria. Afriye Ekuya Kwachi. Jan Evelyn. Eya Winifred. Johnny Rebecca. Aqua Joyce. Tekute Jonas. Ata Judith Ya Feruwa. Blee Catherine. Abuajiwa Asante Ruth. Owusu Land Rabi. Fowa Elizabeth. Azilefie Deborah. Asante Linda Afro. Inusa Kubura. Abese Josephine. Domin Beauty Akosuya. Mensa Dora. Esel Erica. Amonu Miriam. Adastu Lillian. Maunyo Bismarck. BSc Physical Education, First Class. Apreku Cosmos. Mohammed Ibrahim. Frenton Samuel. Apreton Etonan. Abemafle Benjamin. Yate Ebenezer Ebo, Kisi Richard Ampedu, Mensa Alfred, Zanu Ebenezer, Jemfi Joseph, Archie Ishmael, Asa Auku Efua, Tabi Samuel, Foley Godfred, Annan Dennis Kobner, Cole Richardson Francis Ebenezer, Sawyer Lordson, Ajari Prince, Atempoya Charity, Afuakwa Gideon, Amweni Bright, Vifa Destiny Williams, Apeti Evans, Adeti Richard, Ando Cedric Atu, Mansa Sonia, Akofo Emmanuel, Esuman Benjamin, BSc Sports Coaching, First Class, Bote Emmanuel Ni, Abdul Salam Arafat, BSc Health Administration and Education, First Class, Insia Perpetua Nyako, Doju Monica, Azanu David, Kobna Joel, Inti Kezia, Nidan Moses, Brody Stephen, Kwachi Moses, Taylor Hannah, Owusu Shulamite, Seribo Otuo, Aminu Mohammed, Amwa Gloria, Asemel Mary, Sidia Bright Paul, Ado Hackman Nana, Ajaman Jessica Aman, Al-Hassan Isifu Baba, BSc Integrated Home Economics, First Class, Dakua Elizabeth, Eshem Letitia, Ajabe Margaret, Mensa Lenda, Abaka Lenda, Ofei Benedicta, Kisiedu Priscilla, Asiedu Judida, Anoche Letitia, Bonze Patience,
Graduating students of the Faculty of Health, Allied Sciences and Home Economics Education, congratulations. You may now move your tassel from right to left. Take your seats. Chancellor, I have the honor to call upon Professor Frederick Ogbago, Dean, Faculty of Health, Allied Sciences and Home Economics Education, to present students of the faculty to you for the award of their diplomas.
Will the graduating students of the Faculty of Health, Allied Sciences, and Home Economics Education please rise and remain standing? Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you students of the Faculty of Health, Allied Sciences, and Home Economics Education who have successfully completed the diploma requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the Diploma of Sports Coaching. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I award you all and severally to the Diploma in Sports Coaching of the University of Education, Winneba. Congratulations.
We now move on to School of Business. Chancellor, I have the honor to call upon Professor Richard Odru, School of Business, to present students of the school to you for the conferment of their degrees.
Will the graduating student of School of Business please rise and remain standing? Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the student of School of Business who have successfully completed the degree requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the Bachelor of Business Administration Accounting, Bachelor of Business Administration Banking and Finance, Bachelor of Business Administration Human Resource Management, Bachelor of Business Administration Marketing, Bachelor of Business Administration Procurement and Supply Chain Management, Bachelor of Business Administration Business Information Systems, Bachelor of Science Accounting Education, Bachelor of Science Management Education. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose name appears on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Business Administration of the University of Education, Winneba. Congratulations.
BBA Accountant, First Class, Aaron Fiati, Appentin Matilda, Pebble Beauty, Opoku Emmanuel, Anyayo Derek Adumakon, Babanado Benjamin Elikem, Musa Samadu, Owusu Samuel, Amo Asari Hayford, Mensa Godfred, Aqua Emmanuel Pedu, Nancy Samuel, Akampon Obed, Diodu Asamoah, Amankwa Daniel, Amuakon Dora, Sabani Fuseni, Kumsen Bismarck, Boache Adakwa Mark, Seke Helena, Arthur Prince, Somalia Jaffa, Anyas George, BSc Accounting Education, First Class, Blay Felix, Glagu Abigail, Abubakar Tanimu, Asari Ivan Odame, Konedu Samuel Omari, Amegashi Stephen, Esuman Eric. BBA Banking and Finance, first class, Awula Late Richardson, Andor Martin Liu, Ampoma Adrana Erua Ajwa, Bentel Beatrice, Kalenu Amos, BBA Human Resource Management, first class, Mensa Emanuela, Ejay Boache David, Adisi Victoria Asabia, Wilson Georgina, Donko Lydia, Ebenezer Forsen, Aziavi Joshua Achu, Sego Grace, Bismarck Tena J. Osei Peter, BBA Business Information Systems, first class, Yegbe Priscilla, BSc Management Education, first class, Achise Seiram Goku, Donyo Mawo Pemo, Mensa Kezia, Gidi Emmanuel, Padmo Ado Kezia, Saba Kingsley, BBA Procurement and Supply Chain Management, first class, Agato Simon, Sedu Janet, Enu Ruth Nana Abba, Patiafo Isaiah Tete, Anan Francis, Mensa Aida Sandra, Amani Isaac, Otabel Abigail, Ibrahim Mubarak, BBA Marketing and Entrepreneurship, first class, Kovi Sika.
Congratulations, School of Business Bachelor's graduating students. You may now move your tassel from right to the left. Congratulations once again. Please take your seats. Chancellor, I have the honor to call upon Professor Richard Odru, Dean, School of Business, to present students of the faculty to you for the award of their diplomas.
Will the graduating diploma student of School of Business please rise and remain standing? Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you students of School of Business who have successfully completed the diploma requirement of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be awarded the Diploma in Business Administration Finance. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose name appears on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I award you all and severally to the Diploma in Business Administration Finance of the University of Education, Winneba. Congratulations.
Chancellor, I have the honor to call upon Professor Patricia Mawusi Amos, Dean, Faculty of Applied Behavioral Sciences in Education, to present students of the faculty to you for the conferment of their degrees.
Will the graduating students of the Faculty of Applied Behavioral Sciences in Education please rise and remain standing? Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you students of the Faculty of Applied Behavioral Sciences in Education who have successfully completed the degree requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the Bachelor of Education, Counseling Psychology, Bachelor of Education, Early Grade Education, Bachelor of Education, Special Education, and Bachelor of Education, Community-Based Rehabilitation and Disability Studies. Those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Education of the University of Education, Winneba. Congratulations.
First class honors, B.Ed, Counseling Psychology, Lord Afi Haliga, Karim Musa Al-Hassan, Ebenezer Boachi Ifa, Roland Mensa Toji, Frederica Muniku, Francis Dia, Festunus Anyong, Gideon Joji, Bernard Kojo-Haum, Daniel Ewia, Prince Bosu, Etonam Dubwe, Samuel Obain, Mamle Josephine, Lucy Abla, Raisdom Gosway Za, Richmond Kweku Otre, Frank Kasu, Enoch Buta, Gloria Akpene Tamaklo, Hereford Befi, Harrison Kete, B.Ed Special Education, Mandy Redu, Justin Obimpe, Dennis Ankuma, Evans Edu, Helena Asa, James Wellstone, Felix Akwa, Caleb Tina Ankuma, Francis, Raymond Tete Nate, Theodora Equia Bobby, Mavis Aidan, Rosemary Nyakun, Courage Kwashi Amenyo, Sylvia Owusua Efrifa, Ernest Delali Asare, Dorcas Sowa, Malik Mumuni, Rahel Kwate, Theodore Kabute Ekoko, Doris Kakari, Benedicta Kudise, Ivy Asante, Sahadatu Zakaria, Eunice Jachowa Tweneboa, Rebecca Kete, Beard Ellie Grade, Rose Eyi Fafa, Mary Shelley Didom, Bernice Mary Square, Hilda Akwene, Matilda Texan, Zakia Awudu, Jennifer Mate, Deborah Belkun, Felicia Yeboah, Grace Yamua, Constance Asa, Bright Achu, Kelvin Tinkrine, Okwan Ben, Cecilia Zibo, Millicent Ezi, Mavis Echampong, Beatrice Bani, Martha Sewa Obain, Martha Dede Mensa Tete, Sandra Bosa Nyazu, Beard, Community Rehabilitation and Disability Studies, Emilio Baola Winnie, Ellen Boateng, Joy Holder Tindana, Josephine Ayisi Amano, Augustine Boa, Letitia Brenya, Eduba Nana Nancy, Prince Eson, Patient Adumbila, then Cliffs Venda Clark.
Congratulations to students of the Faculty of Applied Behavioral Studies, Behavioral Sciences in Education. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Take your seats. Chancellor, I have the honor to call upon Professor Patricia Mausi Amos, Dean, Faculty of Applied Behavioral Sciences in Education, to present students of the faculty for the award of their diplomas.
Will the graduating diploma students of the Faculty of Applied Behavioral Sciences in Education please rise and remain standing? Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you students of the Faculty of Applied Behavioral Sciences in Education who have successfully completed the diploma requirements of the university and have been found worthy in learning to be awarded the Diploma in Community-Based Rehabilitation and Disability Studies and Diploma in Early Grade Education. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I award you all and severally to the Diploma in Community-Based Rehabilitation, Diploma in Early Grade Education and Disability Studies of the, sorry, let me take this again. By the authority of the Academic Board, I award you all and severally to the Diploma in Community-Based Rehabilitation and Disability Studies and Diploma in Early Grade of the University of Education, Winneba. Congratulations.
Please let's rise and take the alumni oaths. I do solemnly promise that as a graduate of the University of Education, Winneba, I will act with utmost integrity and conduct myself in ways that will bring honor to the university, to the community, and to the nation. I further promise that as a member of UW Alumni Association, I will uphold the values of the association and faithfully discharge my responsibility to the best of my ability. So help me God. You can sit down.
Please shall we be on our feet to take their closing prayer. Almighty and everlasting God, you guided us through this celebration, and it has come to a close. And a new chapter begins. We leave this conference center filled with gratitude for all that has transpired here. We offer a final profound blessings upon our new graduates as they embark on diverse paths. Grant them the resilience to navigate uncertainty, the humility to continue learning, and the audacity to pursue their noblest aspirations. Remind them of their degree is not an end, but a powerful beginning, a tool to uplift humanity. We ask for your favor upon the convocation members and staff. May they find deep satisfaction in the life that they have touched and be granted rest and renewed energy as they prepare to welcome the next cohort of students for 2025-2026 academic year. Watch over the university management team. May they continue to be custodians of truth and excellence, stewarding the resources and the reputation of this institution with wisdom and foresight. And to everyone who has graced this ceremony, known and unknown, we pray for traveling mercies as they journey back home and a renewed sense of purpose. May the memories of this day inspire us all to live lives worthy of the opportunities we have given through Jesus Christ our Lord. And may the peace of God, which passes all understanding, keep your hearts and minds in the knowledge and love of God and of his Son Jesus Christ our Lord. And the blessing of God Almighty, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit be with us now and forevermore. Amen.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite the Chancellor of the University of Education to dissolve this assembly.
His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, members of the Academic Board, the congregation, staff and students of the university, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I wish on behalf of the University of Education, Winneba, to express my deep appreciation to you for honoring the invitation of the university. I wish you a safe journey to your respective destinations. I now declare the congregation dissolved.
to us on 98.3 FM, and those of you also watching us on 98.3 FM on Facebook. This is our transmission. This is the first session of the 30th congregation of the University of Education, Winneba. Today being the first day, everything has ended here at the Jofus Anama Mensa Conference Center here at the North Campus of the University of Education, Winneba. In the report of the Vice Chancellor, he told us that a total of 2,159 students were graduating today. Now, of course, they have graduated today. And of the total number of graduates who are graduating this year, we have quite a number of them being women. In fact, the female population in the university is not as comparable to that of the men. In the basic education, we have a lot of girls, then we have women as they transition. But when you come here, it seems as they climb higher, the number of women decreases. Not too long ago, this university used to have higher women than men, but the narrative is changing, and I believe it's a conversation we have to visit. Well, here in the studios of Congregation Connect, it's me, Kwame Anamwa. I am here with my sisters, Florence, and also Nana Ama. Florence will be graduating tomorrow from the School of Communication and Media Studies, and Anama will be on Friday from the Faculty of Foreign Languages Education. So Florence, like I said, I am not impressed because I am women biased. I didn't see a lot of women. It was my prayer that women should esteem men.
We have been doing it every day, so.
Yes, but for me, I felt women should have been more. You see, of the total number of students who are graduating this year, for the degrees, the first degrees, the total is 6,890. Out of this 6,890, 2,745 are women. 2,745 are women, as compared to 4,145 being men. That is where I think I have my, but it is not the problem of the university. It is the problem of the women and girls.
Oh, why is it our problem?
No, it is not UW who didn't admit women. It is women and girls who don't, or who were not ready. Yes, I had wished that the 4,000 would have been F, and then the 2,700 would have been M.
But wait, why are you so interested in women being the highest and then men being the?
Women, they outnumber men.
Yeah.
According to our population and housing census, women are more than men, and I want to see them everywhere more than men. For me, Ghana will be better with a woman as president. Ghana will be better with women in most of the places because they are capable. They are capable, yeah, they are capable, just like men. And so
over the years, women have been leading over the years.
No, they have not been. There was a time that they were more. The population of women were more, but it is not as.
Well, we'll come up again.
Yes, that is our prayer that in not too distant future, the number of women in the university should be more than men, or they should be at par. 2,000, 100, 400, 10,000, 10,000.
Yeah, we are engaging more women, so they will definitely come.
Yes, and of the total number who are graduating this year, we have 816 first class, and of the 816, we have 322 women. I think it is fine. Yes, they are doing well. Although it's a little over 172. Yes, 172 different, but it is not all that bad. And of the second class upper division, we have 2,259, out of which we have 950. Yes, which is also about 400. And the second class lower, we have 2,273, and for that we had 865 by 1,408. And the total third class, 470 by 747. And of the pass, we have 138 to 187. I think that is okay, but the thing is we should have more women in there. So today a total of 2,159 who came from the School of Business, the Faculty of Applied Behavioural and Sciences Education, and the Faculty of Health, Home Economics and Allied Sciences Education graduated. And we say congratulations to Aaron Fiati. Aaron from the School of Business, the best graduating student from the School of Business, the best accounting. Aaron had it all, and
I was so happy for him, you know, and the fact that
yes,
I wouldn't say a man, he's a man, not a boy, a man, like, congratulations to him, he really did well.
And he wasn't alone. Matilda was there. Matilda Appington. Yes, Matilda. Yes, Matilda did it. In fact, Aaron beat Matilda by some few
points.
Yes, I didn't see them earlier. Like I would prefer Matilda beating Aaron. Yes, yes, so that Aaron would have come second. But we celebrate Aaron. Aaron, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes. What magic did you perform that made you the overall best graduating student from the School of Business? Your school has about 7 departments, but in all, you managed to beat everybody to it.
Okay, so I won't say it's magic, but it has been years of extensive hard work. Because whilst my colleagues are home, I sometimes stay on campus. So it's been a very long time. I'm always by my book. I make sure I discipline myself, wake up early in the morning, read, revise, solve a lot of questions, and when I get to the examination hall, everything is fine. So it's not about magic, but it's pure hard work.
Okay, pure hard work. And what were some of the supporting systems that made you excel?
I mean, in this school, the teachers or the lecturers are not they are mentoring, they are supporting us, and they make sure that they bring out the best in us. So having some lecturers, especially Mr. Gajo, who was my mentor, holding my hands from scratch. So those are the guiding factors that helped me to achieve this milestone.
So when your name was mentioned, your colleagues were happy for you. How were you feeling?
I mean, it's a very nice feeling, and I wasn't surprised. You know, when you know where you help your colleagues. Yes, I help them a lot, so they support me. And I mean, I've never seen any kind of this support anywhere in my life. But I mean, when you know you help them, when they don't understand something, they come to me, I help them. So they love me. So that was why the support was so massive.
So is the accounting program that difficult, or it is easy to you?
I mean, accounting has been looked at as one of the very difficult courses in the world. So it's a very difficult course. If you're not focused, you don't stay resilient. It's not the best course for you. Yeah, it's a very difficult course.
But you managed to go through.
Yes, I disciplined myself. I stayed focused. I sat down. I bent the candles. So yes, I will.
Okay, so to Aaron, he was able to achieve this feat because of discipline. And because listening to him, discipline has run through the conversation. Aaron, you've had the chance of writing your ICA. Yes. After that, where do we see you?
Actually, I've already started writing the ICA. I'm currently in level 2. After that, I'll be going on to write also my CIT, go on to write my summer exams. So yes, it's a continuous loop. And so you see me as greater heights.
In the next couple of years, let's say 4, 5, 10 years, where are we going to see Aaron Fiati?
Okay, probably one of the big 4 accounting firms in the world, and also a very big entrepreneur, having numerous businesses under my control.
Okay, so you don't want to go to the classroom? You don't want to follow the steps of Dr. Gajo that you mentioned?
Dr. Gajo himself actually advised us to go into the professional world, and when we get to a certain age, we come back to impact. So yes, all these to be in the corporate world and also being in a academic world are all on my radar. But it depends on the time frame. Okay. So yes, I'll surely return to the academic environment.
Okay. Who supported you in your journey?
Well, when it comes to support, a whole lot of people have supported me in my journey. If I say I will mention, it is very. It will be exhausting.
Okay.
My classmates, my uncle, Mr. Samuel Gavingejo, a lot of them. I don't want to mention anyone, but I've had massive support from a lot of people.
Okay. So I want to thank you and celebrate you for the achievements.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So that was Aaron Fiati, the overall best graduating student from the School of Business. He's the best accounting student. And today, we will see him after here. We will share the cash before Aaron leaves.
Sure, we'll do that.
Okay. Thank you so much. So as Aaron exits the studios, we are welcoming Matilda Appington. Matilda will also share her bounty with us here. She had some CDs, some few CDs. Is it, you had 3,000?
It was.
It's yes.
I can't even give a wrong
Yes. I had 3,000, 1,000, and all that. Yes. So you share whatever you got.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Aaron, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so Matilda Appington is also from the School of Business. She was the second best accounting student, the best graduating accounting, female accounting student from the School of Business. Matilda will tell us, Aaron told us that it was disciplined. Whilst his colleagues were out of campus, he stays back to learn, burn the midnight candles, and today he's here as the overall best graduating student from the School of Business. To be precise, the account department. Matilda, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Aaron told us that accounting is a difficult course the world over. How were you able to make it as a woman?
At the beginning, it was not easy, but with the right guidance and coaching from previous students who have already completed that course and some of our lectures, it's really helped me to be able to achieve what I've been able to achieve today.
How do you feel today?
Today, I feel very proud of myself, and I know that my dad will be proud in heaven that at least today I've been able to make him proud.
So your dad will be proud in heaven. What about your mother?
My mom will also be proud that I've been able to achieve it. But I'm saying my dad because he would have loved to be here today too.
Okay. So Matilda, where do we see you in the next couple of years?
So the next couple of
Aaron
years,
said he is going to go into the corporate world. Where are we seeing, in the classroom or in the corporate world?
in the corporate world.
In the corporate world. As one of the biggest accounting gurus around. KPMG or where? Deloitte and Touche or where?
Any of them that employs me, I'm willing to work with them.
Okay. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you.
So in the next couple of years, where are we seeing you?
Still on campus. I'll be doing my national service on campus at the School of Business Accounting Department.
And do your master's?
Currently, I'm
writing the ICA.
Yes. So after chartering, then we look at what's next.
Okay. So Matilda tells us that she's on her ICA. She will charter and then see what follows. But we hope that very soon we will come and sit here with the black gown and after your graduation from the masters and years. Very soon. Thank you so much. So that's my sister Matilda Appington. So Matilda and Aaron kept mentioning a name. Matilda and Aaron, they kept mentioning a name, and the name is here, and we want the name to sit on the seat for us. Dr. Samuel Gamale Gajo. He is the coach who supported them, and today they are here. Doc, congratulations. Your students are so proud of you. Without you, they wouldn't know where they have been. So they mentioned you, and they have celebrated you, and they are happy for whatever you've done for them in their lives. So we have Dr. Samuel Gamale Gajo here. He's from the accounting department, and we want to say thank you to him for the impact he has had on the lives of Aaron and Matilda and their colleagues. But for now, let's go over to my colleagues, Nanama and Florence. They are here. We shall come back to the studios. No, sorry, you have to come with me.
I was listening to everything. You know, Osimpa has taken everything.
Okay.
So you are all around. So Osimpa fa, my radio station is fa. Iti emo ede. Emo ede, what for you?
Oh, okay.
And I like.
Nanama and Florence. We are back to the studios. I have Dr. Samuel Gamale Gajo here. Dr. Gajo is from the Department of Accounting Education, and his students, Fiati, Aaron, and Matilda Appenton, mentioned him as their support system. That's why we have him here. Doc, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
How do you feel as a teacher? Your students are mentioning you everywhere.
I was a bit emotional when they were called because I saw how they came up from level 100 through to now. Aaron especially was introduced to me by Dr. Aaron Ametewu when he made an abnormal marks in, I think, Principles of Management in level 100. So Dr. Ametewu,
abnormal marks?
Yeah, according to him, he almost had 100 over 100 in the exam. So Dr. Ametewu brought him to my office that I should continue mentoring him. Matilda, from day one she came to the university, she's been with me. And ever since I met them, things have been smooth. They are very disciplined, as Aaron said, very, very disciplined to the extent that they at times refuse to go home just to study and make up for the other issues that they were not able to cover within the semester. One thing I would say about the two of them is that they feel that whatever course outline has been given to them by the lecturers, they need to cover all before they go home. And so even after examination, they stay behind and cover every issue on the course outline before and Matilda has not gone home for the past 5 to 6 years, as so does Aaron. So it's a result of hard work that they put in, and I'm very proud of them. And they also made us very proud at the National Tertiary Business Science Challenge, where they represented the university. And at one of the contests, Aaron swept all the radials that came in the final round, and I asked myself, how did he make it? So just as they said, it's a result of hard work and discipline from them. They listen to advice a lot. Everything you tell them, they try to practice it, and that's what has brought them to where they are.
Your school is gradually becoming something to watch. What magic are you performing there?
I think it's the dynamic lecturers in the School of Business. We have very hardworking young lecturers who are dedicated to giving the students the very best. The leadership of the School of Business, led by Professor Udru, very dynamic, and also all the professors who have led the School of Business in time past. Professor Koti, I can also make mention of Professor Brahma Awiasu, and Professor Udru now also doing his work, and all the HODs. So I think it's the dynamic nature of the School of Business and how hardworking the staff are in order to give our students the very best. I can also attribute that to the collaborations we have with international bodies, like the Institute of Chartered Accountancy Ghana and other professional bodies who have always supported us. The Institute of Chartered Accountancy Ghana, to the extent that we want to even support the School of Business with an ultra-modern library, is something that I think that is worth mentioning. These are things that I think is making the School of Business grow, and the dedication from our students as well. So I'll say collaboration with international bodies and professional bodies, dynamic nature of the School of Business, the university structure supporting us, and Radio Winneba 98.3 FM always supporting us in every aspect of our movement. I think that's what is also helping us as a school to grow.
Doc, I know you are not the dean, but how are you positioning yourself to be the first point of call when it comes to business education in this country?
Oh, we are trying to, first of all, collaborate with all the industry players. Very soon you see us, before a budget comes out, you have stakeholders consultative meeting. After the budget, you have stakeholders consultative meeting. Very soon we are going to do a gamified business education within the School of Business, where the business accounting and management, marketing and other programs that seem to be very abstract are going to be in a game form for them to really understand it better. So that is how we are positioning ourselves, trying to look at a dynamic way of helping people understand business and practices in the country.
Okay. Doc, I think we'll end it here. We shall come back to you again some other time, but we want to say congratulations to you and to your students for the impact you've had on their lives.
Thank you very much, and thank you to your listeners as well.
So that was Dr. Samuel Gamali Gajo from the Department of Accounting Education of the School of Business of the University of Education, Winneba. We now cross over to Nanama and Florence, who are on standby.
Thank you.
Doc, okay.
Well,
Hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Montage.
You have more than one. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's not a show off. I'm not showing off. I'm just grateful and thankful for the achievements I've gotten, and I'm also thankful to God for how far He's brought me. So these medals are medals that I won in TBSC, Tertiary Business Challenge, during the 4-year journey.
All?
Yes, please.
All the medals?
Yeah,
Oh,
the medals.
Can you show it to the camera? Let's see.
Yeah, so this one is TBSC 2024 version 6.0.
Oh,
yeah, and then this one was a mini challenge, TBSC mini challenge in 2024, and then this one to 2025.
And you took part in all of them.
Yeah.
You say a big congratulations.
It was a teamwork. I did it with Aaron Kojofiati, who was the overall best graduate student in School of Business, and then Matilda Pentinjima, who also was the overall best female student in School of Business. You can see that they actually have the grace. Yeah.
Sure. So we say a big congratulations. And then where do we expect you after school?
After school, yeah, the sky is always the limit. So we are moving up. So we are going to take some professional exams, and then maybe master programs. We take them and then find some job to do.
That's awesome. A big congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
All right, over to you, Mr. Anamor.
We are on Convention Connect here at the Jofus Anama Minister Conference Center, University of Education, Winneba North Campus. Today is day one of the first session of the 30th congregation of the University of Education, Winneba. Today, 2,159 students graduated from the university here. And we are still on our interviews.
Nana, you don't Malay
Congratulations, madam. Which school, which faculty, which department?
Okay, the School of Business, Department of Accounting.
Accounting. Okay, so you are also a product of Dr. Gajo?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. How is accounting? Everyone tells me accounting is that difficult.
Yeah, it's quite tough. It's quite tough.
Okay.
Yes. But with the help of some of our lecturers, Mr. Gajo, and then some other colleagues I associated myself with, it was quite simple to some extent.
Okay. Okay. So, Dr. Gajo told me that Matilda has not been home since she came to the school.
Yeah,
have you been going home?
Yeah, that's very true. Matilda has been on campus for a very long time. And with me, sometimes I go home and then come back because I wasn't actually a full member of the team yesterday.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I actually go home sometimes and then come back.
I guess you're also a first class graduating student.
Yes.
Okay. So you are so happy. Your parents or your family, they are all around with phones trying to take shots of you. Yes, it explains how happy you are. So after here, where should we see you?
Okay, so after here, I'm also taking the ICA.
Okay.
So after here, I'm hoping to be employed in one of the accounting firms. Hopefully.
Well, Dr. Damali mentored you. You guys don't want to go into the classroom to teach?
Not exactly, but we are looking up to something bigger, yes.
Okay.
So we want to go into the accounting field.
Okay.
And then if opportunities comes elsewhere. I'm also an education student, so if I have opportunities.
Okay, you did accounting education.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you can both be in the classroom or on the field.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay. But you didn't tell us your name.
My name is Abigail Glago.
Abigail Glago?
Yes, please.
Oh,
Abigail
okay.
Glago.
Oh, okay. Okay, Abigail, so we want to congratulate you and very soon you are chattering.
Yes, please.
That's how you told me.
Yes.
So in the next couple of years or in the next 2-3 years, we want to see you in the black here.
Okay, sure.
Or you have no plans to do the masters?
I would.
Okay. Okay. Abigail, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Sir.
Okay. So that is Abigail Glago. She's also a first class graduating student from the School of Business Education. And like Matilda and Aaron, she mentioned Dr. Gajo. I asked Dr. Gajo what he's doing, but he tells me, well, the student associates and he also associates with them because he sees them as one of his own, and so he's good to them. And then today they are here mentioning his name all over. We want to thank you so much, Abigail.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So we are still here on Congregation Connect on 98.3 FM. You are watching us on Facebook at Radio Winneba 98.3 and also on radio at 98.3 FM. My colleagues are on standby. Florence and Anama, if you are ready, you can take it up.
I can leave.
Yes, you can leave.
Thank you. Oh no. Yes. I'm looking strange. Hey. Yes. Thank you.
Can you?
Thank you so much, the technical team. We are still here on Congregation Connect on 98.3 FM. This is the 30th congregation of the University of Education, Winneba. Today is day one of the first session, and we are coming to you from the Jofus Anama Mensa Conference Center. And today, the faculties of Health, Allied Sciences, and Home Economics Education, the Faculty of Applied Behavioral Sciences and Education, and the School of Business presented their students for graduation, and together they were 2,159. We have a rep from the Institute of Chartered Accountant Ghana. They have some collaboration with the School of Business, and so we are going to have a few discussions with him here in the studio. Thank you, sir, and may we know your name and your designation from the ICA?
All right, thank you very much for having me. I'm Kojo Amenfi, and I'm the Central Regional Head of the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana.
Okay.
So basically that's what we do. ICAG basically is the professional body that regulates the accountancy profession and practice in Ghana. So before one can call him or herself a chartered accountant, you need to be a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana. And so we've collaborated a lot with the School of Business, especially the accounting department, where annually we award the best male and female graduating students. So today it was a turn of Aaron and Matilda. They got a scholarship package. In fact, they've even started writing the CA, and we've given them scholarship, and the scholarship will cover their registration examination till they are done with the CA professional program. We also awarded them with a cash prize of 1,500 and an amount of a study manual. So basically this is what we've done. There are a lot to be done, but definitely it will come to light for the school to know.
Okay. What have you seen in the School of Business in UW that you want to partner or you are partnering?
In fact, we've seen a lot of potentials at the School of Business. Recently, they've been performing very well at the Tertiary Business Sales Challenge, and that actually it caught our eye, and so we've collaborated a lot. We have a lot of plans to do with them. They won it. We've been sponsoring the graduation ceremony, and we will do more. We will do more. There are a lot of discussions that we are having, and when we are done with those discussions, you'll hear about us.
So what does one need to become a member of the ICAG?
Yes, so first, before you can become a chartered accountant, the first step is to be a registered student with ICA. So the student membership, whether you have a WASI, we take 6 passes, and the 6 passes must include English and Maths. After, you may have a degree or a master's qualification. Both qualifications, you can use that to enroll in the CA program. We have 3 levels. The level 1, there are 4 papers, level 2, 6, final level 4. We have 14 papers in all. So one needs to go through all the 14 papers, and when you are done with the 14 papers, we graduate you, and later if you meet certain work experience, we induct you into membership. So basically this is it. First register as a student member, you go through the examination, and when you are done, you are inducted into membership.
So aside partnering the university, mentoring the students, giving them scholarships, what else do you do for them, or you intend doing for them?
For the School of Business, you mean?
And for the students, and for people like Aaron and Matilda?
Yes, as I said, as part of the prize we gave them a scholarship. And in fact, the examination they'll be going through, they are writing it for free. They are not paying anything, unlike the others who are paying.
Okay.
We have a lot that, as I said, we are going to discuss, and that's the main reason why I even came to campus this afternoon. So we have a lot that we are going to discuss with the Dean School of Business, and definitely when we are doing something, you'll definitely hear. And
any link for them to the job world?
Yes, so basically for someone to become a chartered accountant, you know, before you can become a chartered accountant, auditors are also chartered accountants. And we have a lot of audit firms where we have past students of University of Education Winneba working in most of the audit firms, PwC, Deloitte. So there are a lot of linkage. So far as they are on board, we will link them. They will meet people, the networking will be there, they will meet influential people where they can seek for help when it comes to employment.
They tell me that, Aaron tells me that accounting is a difficult course the world over.
Are you sure Aaron said that?
Well,
yes, so
for me,
in fact, in this world, nothing is easy, but with consistency, with practice, it will be very easier for you to pass. And with Aaron, he has done it. Look at the CGPA he got, and it's about practice. It's about consistency and courage. That's all.
He had 3.93.
Exactly. So I'm not sure it was difficult for him. You need to learn, and that's the most important thing.
Well, I understand in his first year he has some abnormal results, almost 100 over 100, which is not normal in the US.
Yes, so that's it. It's hard work and determination. He worked hard and he's enjoying it.
Okay, we thank you so much, Mr. Kojo Amenfi, the Central Regional Rep of the ICAG Ghana. He said they are having further collaboration with the School of Business, especially the Department of Accounting Education, for them to do a lot. They are registering their students, especially those who excel in their studies in the accounting field. They are awarded scholarships to write the ICAG, and then there are others that they do. They are helping some to go into the world of work. into some of the auditing firms. Auditing work, is it that difficult?
No,
Somebody has where they've given money.
No,
to
definitely you
somebody
go
to
through
spend,
training, so there's no difficult. You have to go through training, and if you are trained, you know what to do.
How are you able to detect that someone has chopped something small?
No, so let's leave that question for the auditors.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you,
Okay.
Mr.
All right.
Kojo Amenfin. He's the Central Regional Head of the ICAG. We had some discussion with him here in the studio. So, my sisters will join me shortly as we wrap up with today's broadcast of the first session of the 30th Congregation of the University of Education, Winneba. This graduation will see a total of 34 candidates graduating with a PhD. 34 candidates graduating with PhDs out of 1,062 postgraduate students. 1,062 postgraduate students. We have 34 of them with various degrees in PhD. Of course, my lecturer, Frederick Kran, is part of the 34. Frederick Kran on Saturday will be graduating with a PhD in social studies education. He taught me from level 100 to level 400 and was such a good teacher. So Mr. Frederick Kran on Saturday will be part of the 34. We have ended today's session.
Yeah.
How will you rate yourselves?
Are you starting with me?
Since you come first.
Okay, so today has been really beautiful. Looking at the environment, the money bouquets. I actually saw somebody gifting $1 money bouquet to somebody, like money bouquet with dollars.
And you think it's real dollars?
Yes, it's real dollars. I saw the money. Like it's so overwhelming, and the environment has been so beautiful, with the colored flowers all over, the flower bouquets with parents and all that. It's been amazing. But then unfortunately, I've not come on set to talk. And today I'm here, I'm gonna say that it's been beautiful. People receiving awards, a whole bunch of first class students. It's so amazing here. And so I'll come back to you, say.
Okay. Flo?
I think
what is your take home today?
today has been very awesome. Looking at the fact that most of the gentlemen are, as you said earlier, are dominating and they are making the place so nice. Yeah. Today I'm not saying they're color they're painting you call.
Yes, I'm coming there to come to that.
I saw some actually.
You saw a lot of
yes,
paintings.
a lot of them. You know, because of the home economics students.
Oh,
yeah.
fashion students.
Fashion,
Oh, okay,
exactly.
yeah.
So
But
they did
I
the
didn't see
painting.
that
when
much.
it comes to painting or beautification, it is not home economics or fashion specific.
Yeah.
Even in theater arts, they teach you how to do the painting. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's nice. But then it was so beautiful today.
Thank you. Yeah, it
But
was
like
beautiful.
today was nice. Today was actually nice. Seeing you know that now men also apply this painting.
Yes, I don't know. It's like a new trend.
Yeah. Because you could see some skin tones and you're like,
And
oh.
like, is that his real skin?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's applied a little painting. Just
Okay,
a
so
little.
you are giving us some behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Of
behind the scenes,
What other thing did you see today?
So I also noticed that today business women, like, they were not around, and it's not like previous. I feel like they have made income today.
Okay.
Yeah, business is booming today for them, sure, and it's all because of the
What about some of the
graduation.
innovations in their business?
So
You bought some eggs.
Yes, I think they are branding themselves. Yes, because today I bought some eggs from an egg seller. Can you imagine this lady packaged the eggs and then put some vegetables on top? I mean, it was so nice to look at and even eat. So yeah, I think they are branding themselves as well.
Very nice. You know, it's how you brand yourself that will make people patronize you, and so it's like it's what business.
very beautiful.
So with what that woman did, you don't need to wait for somebody to employ you.
No, not at all. You don't have to. You know, now there are lots of business strategies and ideas out there that if you employ one for yourself or for your business, I don't think you would sit down and say you still need to be employed, because definitely you're going to get people patronizing you every day.
Okay, so we are wrapping up. What do you make of the awards to Matilda and Aaron? Aaron has a CGPA of 3.93. Matilda has 83 or so, or 38 or so?
All right, I'll go first. I've actually been with them because of the TBSC they do, the Tertiary Business Sense Challenge.
Okay.
And so I've been with them right from the studios until today. And then I feel like it's worth it. They deserve it, because if you should go to their department and see them learning, you can tell that indeed they are really putting much hard work into this, because they know they are about what they are about, and then they know what they want to achieve. So they are worth it. All the money they received, it's worth it. It's worth it, because they've done a really great hard work.
Okay, so how will you feel to learn that Matilda has not gone home since she came to the school about 5 years ago?
I mean, you look at this story and you just say this is a determined person, because what other thing can you say apart from determination? This is somebody who is so determined to climb the academic ladder, to get to the top there, and so she deserves it.
Florence?
Yeah, I think they really put in much effort. For someone to stay, I know some people that wouldn't even stay for a second when school vacates, they are in hurry to leave. But for them to stay on campus for these 4 years and 5 years, I think they really had their own plan of being very determined to achieve that goal, and then it's worth it today.
Okay. So that are my colleagues Nanama and Florence, and we are wrapping it up all here, and we want to thank you, those who followed us on Facebook and those who listened to us on radio 98.3 FM. We say we are grateful to you, and since we started today, tomorrow we shall come the next day, and then finally on Saturday we shall also come your home as we bring you the details of this 30th Congregation First Session of the University of Education Winneba on Congregation Connect. This has been me, Kwame Anamwa, with all my supporting crew here. We say we thank you so much, and we shall be back, God willing, tomorrow. We are out for now.
Yeah, bye-bye. Bye.